What is going on, guys? We're back with some more off-week action. Hope you guys enjoyed your 4th of July. Hope you're feeling good. We're feeling good as we're going to get a rematch here of the Season 6 Grand Finals, Reapers versus the Blizzard. And a few interesting things to note about this matchup. Joined here by Austin. What's going on, Austin? What can you tell us about this matchup?
Ooh, really? We got a good one. We got a good one to end off our night. Before we get the Season 7 All-Star reveal, we have a Season 6 rematch between Reapers and Blizzard, and it's gonna be spicy. I know a lot of people have gotten better since the last time they played. It may have been a 4-0 Blizzard sweep last time, but the Reapers are coming back here. We got some interesting storylines. I mean, Zenvez, who was the sub for the Reapers last season, is now the starter for this season's Blizzard. So you may have some extra insight on this match. So I'm curious to see. We're gonna have a best of 5 to end it out, but it should be a spicy way. It's always fun to get a grand finals rematch, especially in the Titan League.
Yeah, this is something that I'm sure plenty of you guys have played series that you wish you would have won or you wish you had another chance at. And in this case, Reapers and Blizzard both improving, obviously, had some time to recuperate, but they get to go at it once again. And the Blizzard roster, mostly the same, except for the lack of sores on the team nowadays. Um, and the Reapers, they've had some more adjustments, if I'm not mistaken, since then. But who are we looking at to show up here for the Reapers? Try to change the storyline.
Yeah, I mean, we'll have to see for the Reapers. I'm really curious if they're going to play with Zinvez. I know last season they played with Snack. It was Snack, Arrow, and Zinvez. Oh, I actually did play Zinvez last season. So Insanity was not there. Actually, that just changes things up. I completely forgot about that last season. Insanity was not there this season. Insanity on Pinnacle. And he's a really solid player, high 1900s. So they didn't actually have him last season. So that could change things quite a bit here, merely with Insanity playing. Probably Arrow, Snack, Insanity, or maybe Arrow, Insanity, Zinvez. I know Snack said he hasn't been playing too much recently, but I mean, really, just having the presence of Insanity compared to the last season where they didn't have him, I mean, that could just change the script completely just from one player right there.
It's definitely possible, and in Snack's case, I feel like he's one of those players who might say, "Oh yeah, I haven't been playing that much." But when you're at the level that Snack is at, especially with how good he was in the past, mechanically and with the game sense, I feel like he's probably going to be pretty close to his usual form. I expect to see him pop off as well. But before we get this one underway, what are you thinking here? You think history's gonna repeat itself? Are we gonna see another easy Blizzard dub, or are the Reapers gonna come out swinging and fight back for this one?
I don't know really. I'd love to pick the Reapers in here. I want to see who's joining up on the roster. Looks like Insanity, Snack, and Arrow are on the pitch. I'm going with the Reapers. I'm going with the Reapers this one. The upset, the comeback here with Insanity, get a little bit of revenge. But I think Blizzard will definitely have to be the favorites. But I'm picking the upset potential here,
It
and I
is
might be wrong
possible,
already.
but already right off the bat, Sora's gonna put one through. And let's not forget, it wasn't only season 6 that this team dominated, but the season before that, season 5, they also looked unstoppable. Back-to-back champions, I believe. So this Blizzard roster, even though they haven't played a while, they synergized incredibly well back-to-back seasons, and you have to feel like that presence is still going to be felt on the field.
Yeah, and something to note as well is that these Blizzard guys have been playing with each other, still since their time in Nemesis, winning season 5 in that game 7 against Pinnacle, and then sweeping the Reapers last season in season 6, and they played each other in TSL, the league that Sands is running, where you can team with anyone, and yeah, they played them in that league. I know they were impressive, and they were definitely a team with the chemistry that you mentioned. That even if you don't play with with your teammates for a while, merely when you got chemistry for 2 seasons straight, sometimes it just can come right back to you, and it's like you never left.
Especially like you said, if they're still playing together. It clearly means that they like each other enough to play outside of even being on a team in Nemesis. Always helps when you enjoy playing with your teammates, not forced to be on the pitch together, but they still are expected to do some damage here as Arrow will barely make it back to this one. Blizzard, after taking that early lead, hasn't been able to build on it yet, but they look still so threatening. Other than that play, which was a little bit suspicious, double commit, which led to an awkward pinch, but right back at it, and Mad Max up for a huge read. He gets it down, and Tox fakes the fast shot, gets it through. I don't think he had much boost anyways, but the defender got faked out there.
Yeah, Mad Max, he was a huge performer in the last one. Insanity, he's trying to read it, but Toxic just, he knew what he had to do. He was going for the dunk or just a soft shot, and it worked out perfectly. So you got to watch out for Mad Max. He was a dominant force. He didn't quite get the Finals MVP in the last one. Swords took the Finals MVP home, but Mad Max, he was averaging 2 goals a game in that series in the Grand Finals last season. So you got to watch out for him. He is a huge contender, and he's a scary man on the pitch.
And it would be an understatement to say that MVP was not a close race. Feels like all members of the Blizzard roster really do so well to work together. They all have insane mechanics and insane pop-off potential that we're already seeing come to light. Reaper's struggling a bit to really find anything of their own in this matchup so far. Mostly playing defense, trying to keep the ball out of their own net. They're going to have to do it once again, but not coming through. Clutch touch. But it's once again into Soar's clutches as he comes off the wall, blocked away well by Insanity. But these plays just keep coming forward for Blizzard. They have such immense pressure building up. They finally get a good 50 to go their way to the Reapers. The ball's right back in their half. Not going to have to try to play this one smartly, but he kind of gets too heavy of a touch. Arrow forced to make a defensive play. And still Blizzard attacking endlessly. And really, this is the playstyle, Austin, that we did see from them the entire season during Season 6. It worked out well for them then, and it looks like it's working out pretty well for them right now as well.
Yeah, no, and it's really impressive that they can keep this level of offense. And I kind of miss these guys a little bit. They were really insane in their prime there on season 5 and season 6. You can still see the chemistry is there, just so much offense. And when you get a team that's just throwing offense at you and getting the clears, not even lets you get on offense, that's always impressive. As here goes Arrow towards the net, soars. Oh my goodness, on the goal line, he shuts down the play. Look, he's a 3v1 and he still survives.
And one of their first clear opportunities on offense, but Soars just remaining stalwart on that goal line, not letting anything through, not letting the Reapers have even a single goal. We can see these guys are playing so well so far. I miss seeing these guys on the pitch, but I'm sure the rest of the Titan League doesn't miss having to play against them. They're still holding on here. That's a big miss, but Snack can't get the open net. Maybe not expecting the missed touch from the defender there. And their defense is usually so solid, but another opportunity, and Tox can't get back to this one. Snack will bring us within a 1-goal game.
And finally, the Reapers get one through here. Source, he clears it out, but he's double coming with Toxic. The Bad Max is leaking down the pitch here, and they're going to put one in. And I'm curious. I'm curious to see how hard Blizzard is going to try. I know these guys. They like to have fun when they're playing too with their dominant offense. And the Reapers may be able to take advantage of some mistakes where they're rotating up a little bit, looking for those aggressive plays. Because sometimes, really, when you get that much offense, you get yourselves out of position, and that's how you beat a team like Blizzard here is on the counterattacks. And like this one right here,
And
which is a
as you
wide
say,
open net.
and that one will just float in. Arrow there as well. And you already mentioned it. We've seen them go for several pre-jumps, and this is just an incredibly aggressive dive from all three players there, getting stuck in their zone. And, Blizzard usually, even if they are freestyling, even if they are going for shots, they're good enough to get back. But Reapers are a good enough team that even if players can get back, they can manage to capitalize quickly. And now we do have a tied game on our hands, as it might not be for long. Blizzard Reapers, excuse me, barely getting that one out of their zone. But they're still holding on here after a huge bout of pressure from Blizzard in the early minutes. Really finding their way back. They're going to have to deal with some more, though, as Soar's going for the double. Defender up quick, but that one's going to be awkward. Knack manages to get the read. And Blizzard sent right back in. That one's off the backboard again, but Soar's too awkward to continue forward on it. Now 10 seconds left. Arrow might have an opportunity here. Another player with extreme pop-off potential, but the ball head the other way. Insanity surely makes that read 99 times out of 100, and we should be going to overtime barring any late game shenanigans here, and we will be in overtime here. After what looked like Blizzard might just run away with game one, Reapers have done a really good job to bring this one back here.
Yeah, they really have. And Blizzard, they had the shots here. Oh my goodness, Arrow was looking for the redirect down. But yeah, so much pressure from Blizzard early, but Reapers have done a great job to get back and get some goals of their own. Got a couple of shots, and we'll see if they can hold on here and take out this game one victory and give themselves the advantage in the series.
And they're trying here. Talks coming off the backboard. Surely he has a double touch. He
Oh,
goes for the flip reset. It passes middle, but no one was ready for that play, defense or offense. Still the shots coming through, and so many shots already at 10 here. But the
oh,
ball's going to go the other direction, and Arrow just sneaks one in past the entire Blizzard defense.
yeah, and Arrow, he's such an improved player from last season. His MMR didn't go up too much, but his skill honestly has, and he puts in the game winner there for the Reapers. And really, I know the Reapers have won this game, but I gotta go back a second. When Toxic was going off that backboard, I was getting flashbacks from his nominee for goal of the season there, where he had that insane read off the backboard. I think it was like triple tap. He had a flip reset
With
off the
the flip
backboard.
reset.
Yeah, with the flip reset last season, and I had flashbacks for a second. If you would have hit that, I would have freaked out. But the Reapers, I mean, what a great job by them to come back and win that game after going down early in the series. And I mean, just a great comeback and a good counterattack at the end. Again, that's how you beat Blizzard. You got to counterattack their offensive pressure, with some counter plays of your own. And that's exactly what Reapers did, and it led them to the victory. So great start here for the Reapers.
The best start you could ask for if you're the Reapers. You know, after that first minute and a half, 2 minutes of pressure where Blizzard was able to gain a lead, Reapers really put clamps on everything Blizzard was trying to set up, especially Insanity there in the last game. You could see he had 5 saves, and most of those were not incredibly difficult saves, but he was in a fantastic position to deal with them and also get follow-up touches to prevent Blizzard from pushing forward. Now we have to see if the Reapers can continue to hold on because I expect Blizzard's aggressiveness to only ramp up. They're never a team to just sit back and let the other team do what they want. They will push forward. They will press the issue as they're doing here. Arrow forced to make an awkward touch. That one's awkward once again. Insanity can't make the touch. He leaves the game. Everyone's leaving the game. What happened?
Well, it looks like someone lagged out, or sources lagged and everyone left. So, that was interesting. I think everyone just kind of realized, and that's the reason why that ball flew in front of the net. I was a little bit confused too. So, I guess the one lagged out, we restart, and it's like it never happened. What happened? I don't know.
I thought what happened was that Insanity backflipped when he thought he
And
couldn't make the touch, and he just immediately left the game.
that's what I thought too. I thought he was rage quit. He
Which
said, "I can't get this touch. I'm out.
I
I'm
thought
out
I
of
was
here."
watching one of my own ranked games from the third person perspective there for a second. But yeah, it seems like that was just kind of a bad server. I
Happens.
obviously, well, it's hard to notice it when you're not playing the game, but surely the players know best, and we will get this one underway once again. Nothing happened so far. Maybe an opportunity for Blizzard to score, but it didn't really look like anyone was ready anyways. So we will just reset the clock, reset the goals, the lack of goals from a 0-0 to a 0-0, and what a bump on Insanity there. But that's not the best touch middle. Defense Mad Max forced to rush back. Now Blizzard in a bit of an awkward space, but no one there ready to touch. Mad Max trying to get the pass off. It's not really headed anywhere dangerous so far. And the Reapers, once again, just continuing to make solid defensive touches, get these big clears, but
Oh, no way.
soars to Toxic off the ceiling, and
Oh,
that one is just going to go in. And you can't give them this much space to do what they want because they're going to capitalize every time.
oh my goodness. I saw that one coming a mile away. Toxic off the ceiling and soars. He saw him too. He just fires it up there and Toxic puts it over. And that is a clip there. I mean, it wouldn't be a game between these two merely if Toxic wasn't getting an insane clip.
It's such a treat to watch. Both of these teams, honestly, we know that Insanity and Arrow, especially as
Oh.
Snack with the top shelf snipe, a huge infield pass, and Reapers immediately follow up with a goal of their own.
Yeah, look at that pass there. Insanity and Snack, they have a long time experience on the Reapers back when they were playing with Bagels. And I believe Luca may have been on the team at some point around there. But those two have some insane chemistry with Insanity and Snack, and you saw it there again. And yeah, Blizzard's not the only one to chemistry. These guys got it too. And there's a reason they made the grand finals last season.
There definitely is, and once again, going back, they did have to play with their sub in Zin, who is by no means a bad player, but
No.
it always hurts to not have your full roster, especially for a series as important as that grand finals was. Now Reapers looking to close the advantage, but the Musty Flick actually going to go under the pre-jumping defender, and Blizzard retakes the lead.
Soares just kind of sets this one up and gets it by the last defender. Max, he's gonna just secure it. I mean, why not? You know, that's the type of guy he is. Gonna lock it down. But yeah, Blizzard coming right back, answering the call, and they're back out in front here.
And the last game they did have the lead as well in the early minutes. Reapers were able to come back and regain to take that game, but they're going to have to do some more work, as I'm pretty sure that ball was
Oh,
going in if Insanity, a little bit unlucky on the positioning there, happened to save it away. Now Blizzard with their own attack. That net temporarily open, but Insanity will recover in time for the follow-up. And Blizzard, they have to be careful here not to get baited in too far. They don't really have a clear scoring chance, and times like these can be when they get pulled out. But Soares trying to make a clear scoring chance for himself. That one off the backboard. Arrow reading it perfectly. Trying to get the follow-up, but instead it will go down to Soares. Gets another good 50. The shot on net is weak, though. And no threats so far. This game, you know, it feels like Blizzard's still with a lot of the offense, but the Reapers don't really look like they're in danger too often, other than that last goal, which was just a bit of a misread by the last defender, and then obviously the pre-jump ceiling shot. What are you going to do about that one? But the Reapers have made this look like a completely even matchup so far.
it really has, and there's only one shot, and then it was that goal of that beautiful passing play. But yeah, Blizzard, they do this. I mean, like we said, this is the key to beat them. You know, if you can counterattack on Blizzard, get them a little bit over aggressive on offense, you can definitely win the game. And I mean, Reapers are trying to play that strategy perfectly right now, and I think that's why the main reason why it's felt so even, because they're just waiting for these counterattacks, and it just almost feels like one of these times they're going to catch them off guard and tie this game up at any moment.
It does feel like that could be close by, but that pinch, unfortunate off the defender there. And Tox will get a goal from a play that I'm sure we've seen plenty of times, but Insanity on the challenge back just really shouldn't be getting that touch there.
Yeah, and that's one of those things. You know, you try to cut off the offense in the midfield of a high attacking team like Blizzard, and sometimes that can happen. You hit it the wrong way when you're trying to challenge back, and this one, a kickoff goal is going to go in for Mad Max, cheating up really far and putting it in. And a 4-1 affair is, yeah, you see, he gets the bump, and oh my goodness, he bumps his teammate out of the way. I couldn't even tell that's what was happening the first time, but he bumps his teammate out of the way. And yeah, that's a Blizzard goal right there for sure.
And a couple of unfortunate events not going the way of the Reapers. I mean, we all know how often these kickoff shenanigans happen. Even in RLCS? Even in RLCS, we saw plenty of questionable kickoff plays where one team just manages to gate an advantage and score very quickly. Things always happen if you're the Reapers. You have to try to reconsolidate after conceding a couple times quickly in a row, as Mad Max going through the
Whoa.
double reset triple. He got a lot of touches there, almost flipping on the Reapers, but won't quite be able to happen. They're definitely feeling confident now with this 3-goal lead. But time is still somewhat in favor of the Reapers. They have a minute 30 to come back. Plenty of time if they can be clinical with their opportunities. Insanity going for the flip reset fake. Almost got past one, but couldn't really follow up on it. Still, this is dangerous. Tox has to make that block there, and he does. With time ticking away now, Reapers have to get more aggressive, have to try and pull out these plays that we know they can make. Insanity trying to get a touch to the corner. But the Reapers are no slouches when it comes to mechanical plays themselves. I mean, Arrow, Snack, two of the guys I would consider to have some of the best mechanics in the entire Titan League. It feels like they're playing a bit reserved using those mechanics right now, though. Just kind of trying to get solid outplays on Blizzard.
Yeah, and I think it's part of their strategy again, just not to just keep hitting the same point, but I feel like it's part of the strategy to try to capitalize on those mistakes. You can't be going for crazy mechanics. You got to play solid and wait for your opportunity. So I think that's a big reason why you're not seeing too many, arrow flip resets or backboard reads potentially. These guys are trying to find the counterattack and might have an opportunity here, but Sora's good on. Yeah, the counterattack strategy, it didn't quite work in this game, as it looks like Blizzard is gonna take game two. But I think it has the potential to work, and I think Reaper is probably gonna keep at it, and we'll see if it works for them in game three. It worked in game one, but not in game two, and we'll see if maybe they even try to switch it up a little bit and maybe try to get more aggressive. I don't know. But Blizzard, a solid game from them. I mean, really, they just had some insane, insane plays. I mean, that toxic goal. I mean, like we said, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, you really have to be rigging that one early if you want to try to put a stop to it. And so far, like you said, the strategy worked in game one, and it didn't really work as well here. A 4-1 loss for the Reapers. But just because something didn't work doesn't mean that it's not a good play. Still, it does feel like they're putting a little bit too much weight, to me at least, on Blizzard making mistakes when Blizzard really seemed to clean up a lot of those mistakes. And if not, for instance, the play in game one where Blizzard just had three people in the corner, in the Reaper's corner, they might have not even been able to edge out that game. So I wonder if maybe finding a balance between using their mechanics and trying to stay solid is what the Reapers need here. Also, I am biased because I want to see as many arrow flip resets as possible.
Hey, I think we all want to see as many arrow flip resets as possible. So I understand for sure. But yeah, I think they can definitely get a little bit more aggressive and try to get a little more mechanical here. Playing that counterattack game, it's not pretty. Sometimes it can work, but sometimes, if you try to play that counterattack game, you can find yourselves in an awful position where the other team just gets so much offense and you don't even get a chance to counterattack. So that kind of happened in game two, and we'll see. Like you said, we'll see if the Reapers try to get a little more aggressive here in game three to try to take the decisive lead.
Absolutely. And to be fair, it can be difficult to get aggressive as a good block comes out from Soars, but it can be difficult to get aggressive when there's so many things happening
Oh,
on the offensive side of your own field. Mad Max with a huge breezy flick, and that one, you're just not saving that one.
oh, come on, Max. He's just doing it to him right there as he gets that flick all the way from midfield. And I mean, like we said, this guy is the one to watch out for. He is so mechanical, such a great player. Love watching him play. And, he's a lot like a lot of these other mechanical guys. You give him some space, give him an opportunity. Is oh my goodness, Toxic is going to find that read. And wow, Blizzard now up by two after this huge dunk.
And to be fair, a little bit fortunate there for Toxic. Definitely in this game and the last, a couple 50s have just gone hugely in the favor of Blizzard. But you really have to be trying to get a better touch away from the defender, even though he was so close. Difficult position to be in. Now the Reapers have to try to put a stop to this momentum. They really don't want to let Blizzard run away with any single game. As we saw in the last one, they just get more and more confident. Mad Max is pre-jumping at the
Oh my god.
midfield for a ball that I don't think could have physically even gotten that much momentum. Now the net is temporarily open, but Snack couldn't put the shot on target. I don't know if he realized how open the net was. Here comes Arrow. Tossed away by Tox, and that pass to the midfield. Soar is actually going to miss an open net. That was another freebie opportunity for Blizzard that they couldn't capitalize on. But they're still up 2-0. Won't be questioning it too much yet, as I'm not really sure where the defense went here. That one's actually not going to
Oh.
go in until the defender hits it in. A tough spot. And Blizzard now up 3-0. They're running away with this one a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know where the Reapers went, but this ball's so close and almost able to make the save. But yeah, I don't know what happened to the Reapers defense there, but Blizzard, I mean, they're going to take advantage of it, and Source is just sitting by the net. And I think it's the second time I saw earlier when they almost had that passing play, the one where Soares missed that relatively open net, is that they were just waiting on Boost. Mad Max is waiting on Boost in the corner to get these passing plays. So, I mean, you let them get these opportunities, and I think these guys. The biggest thing really is that the Blizzard, they trust each other. They know that they're going to make the hits and give their teammates an opportunity, and that is something you can't take lightly. Is just the trust.
The trust, and even more so, it seems like they just don't even care if the touches are made. I mean, they're just kind of having fun in this game, and you could really see it in how they're playing. They're just kind of pre-jumping a lot of ridiculous plays, just going for clips. Even on the open net, I think it was Mad Max who just basically saved it, and now they're own goaling. So if the Reapers could use this to their advantage, it could be a comeback time. But also, it has to be kind of tilting playing against players who are just playing like this.
Yeah, it can be a little bit tilting. As I don't know if he was trying to own goal that one, or just a mistouch, and then he tries to follow it and then own goals it. I don't know, but hey, yeah, the Reapers are going to take it, and Merely it's a show match. So, if these guys throw for content a little bit, we're not going to complain. They've already shown us some highlight plays. They've shown us some really solid Rocket League. And hey, maybe they give us some content. It is only game three, so they might not have to throw too hard just yet. But respect.
I mean, I love to see it. It's all-star, well, not all-star games, but
Let's start week.
we'll call it all-star week. And these guys are definitely putting on a show for us. So now I just want to see the Reapers pop off with some sick goals of their own, but we'll see if they even have opportunities as Blizzard kind of tripping over each other once again, but they don't really seem too concerned. Mad Max going to go for a pinch. I almost expected that one to just be a full pitch boomer. An unfortunate miss on the goal line, but Reapers managed to recover again. A few double commits coming out, and it seems like they are trying to let loose a little bit more, just challenge these balls and try to get something going in their opponent's half. Blizzard is not making it easy, except for when they feel like putting the ball in their own net, their own accord, as Source with a ridiculous recovery somehow manages to clear that one. This one's going to go middle, and Mad Max with a good shot. And even though they don't really look like they're full sweating, they're still running away with this one.
Yeah, I mean, Mad Max, look at this, right over the defender with that type of power. I mean, just an insane shot. But yeah, Blizzard, their offense, it can just come in waves, and sometimes, like you said, it doesn't even look like they're trying, and they just make it happen. Is oh my goodness, that one a huge pinch, just a little bit off. But Blizzard again, so good on the offense, you can't count them out, and the Reapers again find themselves in a multi-goal deficit where they really got to try to battle it back. And their only goal that they scored was a questionable own goal from Mad Max.
Yeah, I guess Blizzard here just wanted the same scoreline as Soars is once again looks like he's trying to own goal. Not really sure about the validity of these plays as that one goes off the backboard, but this time Soars does decide to get the save. And now this one, Toxic pre-jumped incredibly fast for that. Couldn't quite find it. Now 40 seconds left. It's looking like we might have another 4-1 scoreline, except hold up. All right, a little bit of action on the other side. Defense can't get back. An arrow will put in another one now. You know, a 2-goal lead is much more vulnerable than a 3-goal lead.
It is Blizzard we were talking about, though. So, well, maybe that's a good thing. Maybe it's a bad thing. Maybe they'll own goal a couple more times, or maybe they'll just dominate the offense. Who knows here in the final 30 seconds? But the Reapers have a chance here. Winner of this game is going to put themselves on match point. Is trying to make something happen here.
And they will try to fight back, but that one's almost head in their net. I think Insanity might be able to get back. He will get a pinch that goes absolutely nowhere. But with 14 seconds left, it doesn't really look like the Reapers are going to have enough time, except
Oh,
Blizzard is going to help them out. And 10 seconds, Blizzard might be trying to lead us into an OT, perhaps? Perhaps?
perhaps. I don't know. I mean, you got to respect the flip reset there from Toxic, but hey, I don't know. We're going to see. Final 10 seconds.
All right, as Snack says, enough child's play. Who wants to freestyle? So we might just see this devolve into a 3v3 freestyle match. I don't think we've had one of those on stream before.
No.
But there's a first for everything, or so I've heard. This one looks like it might touch the floor. Tox will send it clear. I think Soars is going to try to keep this one up, but he cannot. And Blizzard takes a pretty convincing 2-1 lead in the series, I will say, when they aren't trying to send the ball into their own net.
That is true. They did attempt to send the ball in their net twice in this game,
I
but
think it was more than that.
well, they succeeded in sending the ball in their own net
Yeah,
twice this
yeah.
game. That's what I was looking for there. As they take the 2-1 series lead, but yeah, Mad Max 3 goals, and I mean just the pressure from Blizzard. It ended up being the same 9 shots each. But Reapers were definitely on the defense quite more with 7 saves compared to 3. So, I don't know. I don't know what to expect really. Maybe they'll throw for content in game 4. Maybe Reapers will actually outplay Blizzard in game 4, like they did in that game number 1. I mean, who knows what to expect here in this one. Blizzard could just end it off here and say we're done. I don't know. We've seen we've seen a lot in this match, and hey, I'm all for it. Whatever we've seen, it's been good so far.
I mean, I guess only time will tell. I am enjoying Blizzard just throwing some copy pastas in the game chat in between the break. They seem to be having fun no matter what. And the Reapers, I'm not really sure what it's like over there. I think there's a good chance that they're just kind of messing around as well, having fun. Hopefully not taking it too seriously as well. But we should be getting Game 4 underway. Not exactly sure where the Reapers players are. Ah, there they are.
Hi
And
there.
heading into this game four now, I don't know, Rocker Man, how are you feeling about that Reapers prediction at this point?
The Reapers, they looked good in game one, and they seemed like they had some opportunities despite, Blizzard's insane offense in game two. But heading to game four here, we're going to need something. We're going to need Reapers to really just peak on them, or maybe Blizzard to throw for some content even in this one to send us to game five. Hey, I'm all for predicting the underdog. Is this one is going to go in for Blizzard, and you just can't make overcommits like this. Otherwise, Blizzard is going to capitalize. Yeah, Arrow can't make the touch, and it's just a free net for them, and that's what happens against Blizzard. You make one mistake, and boom, capitalize.
Yeah, you really can't miss those reads. Unfortunately, it looked like Arrow was actually trying to read a block perhaps as well as the bounce, so he's left himself in an awkward position. But Blizzard, so far it doesn't look like they want to go to Game 5, but time will tell, as they do seem to have control of this series. But that is on them to keep control of it. They will get a nice defensive play here. Mad Max getting a double flip reset out, trying to at least. This one will be sent back into the Reaper zone. And Sandy trying to send it clear, and Soars looking for the pass to Tox, who fakes it actually. And a good play at first, but he wasn't able to get a follow-up. Couldn't send it clear. This one will go up once again for the Reapers. And Sandy trying to get a 50, gets a great 50 middle. But Arrow wasn't in position to get the shot, only the demo. And now Soars will have a free ball. Scary situation for the Reapers as Insanity makes a nice block. The ball is sent free from danger once again. So much space here for Soars. He's actually going to fake it. And the defense didn't really care for the Reapers. They just dove anyways, which is the correct play. A good look from them. This one going through once again. Insanity actually arrow boxing out. Soars there on defense, and Insanity able to sneak it through. The Reapers will tie this one up.
Everybody's gonna get that one through, and man, Sandy just get in and buy the last defender there. And Blizzard again, sometimes last defender overcommits, and that's how you get them. And that's what Reapers did right there. Good tie up. We'll see if they can keep it going. Force this game five. I'd love to see a little more content from these guys.
We absolutely would love to see a game 5 here, something we were robbed of in the Season 6 Grand Finals. And here come the Reapers with their first goal lead in quite a while. So they will go up 2-0 off of a little bit of a suspicious double tap from Tox there.
That's what I'm talking about. Sometimes Blizzard, they may be trolling, they may be just playing too aggressive on offense, but the Reapers, that's what we talked about. You got to capitalize on the mistakes from Blizzard because they will capitalize on your mistakes. So good job on them. 2-1 lead and 3 minutes remaining. We know Blizzard can score, so Reapers, they got to be careful, and hopefully for their sake, they can add a little bit to the goal margin here as Toxic trying to find that read.
And that was a little bit close. Got to be shaken a little bit. If you are Reaper sitting in net, there is an opportunity on the other side. Just barely goes awry. Arrow hitting this one forward. A little bit of awkwardness from the three players stuck in midfield, and Tox going to opt to bump his teammate. That one will go off the backboard, and now the Reapers could bring their goal advantage even further here if they can be fast, but no touch from the attacker there, and now they're the ones on the back foot. Insanity getting a soft touch, and Tox over to Mad Max, who didn't seem to have boost for the play. This one will be centered, and Soars tries to take the shot, but will be blocked away. Once again, though, Blizzard overcommitting quite a bit. If this play doesn't work out for them, could be dangerous on the other side, and that one's going to go through. As we can see, Toxic has to rush back. The follow-up shot will be good by Insanity, saved away. And now Soars on the counterattack. He's going to go for the dunk. He just has to fake. His teammate was bumping as well, and Blizzard will tie this one up.
That is a scary sight. I mean, just imagine being the defenders trying to race it back here. Your arrow trying to get the touch. It was so close, but I mean, Mad Max going for a bump, Soares on the follow, and it's a dangerous time back there. But Blizzard, they get the goal, tie us up at 2-2 with 2 minutes remaining, and we'll see if Blizzard can clinch it up. The Reapers can pull it back and send us to a game five.
They still are within one, but Blizzard does not look like they are trying to go to game 5. They look like they do want to take the game here. Even with a little bit of suspicious activity like this double commit here, they still are remaining solid, always having someone back for the most part. It's Mad Max going to try to pass across to Soars. I don't think Soars had much boost though. Mad Max will try to take this one out. No touch just yet, and now a double touch opportunity. Mad Max trying to hit down to Soars, but the shot is not good. Now, a little bit of an awkward situation, but Mad Max deals with it well. Going for the flip reset, he gets it off the backboard. And Sandy just barely making a crucial touch there. And we are really seeing Blizzard push the realm of mechanics in this game here. They're going for pretty much everything, but they're still remaining solid on defense, Austin. And because of that, still not conceding that often.
Yeah, I mean, it's just so impressive to see the mechanics, and then for them to answer
As I
back is,
say
oh,
that,
look at this arrow. They can't hold off that one. This arrow finds the read off the corner, and it looks like just a little bit of a misread. Toxic trying to get to the backboard, not expecting to go out that far. And Arrow, he is a mechanical man as well. He's not going to miss a shot like that. And the Reaper's back out in front, looking to push us to a game 5. They only got to hold on for the final 55 seconds.
they are very close to doing so. They've done a really good job of holding off the majority of Blizzard's attacks in this game. You just have to do so for a little bit longer as Insanity. I don't think he expected that he would have a net to shoot on there. Instead, Blizzard will be fast with the counterattack. Max trying to get the pinch down. Sent away once again by Snack. Reaper's doing an excellent job here. Not letting anything come through. And this one almost just opened. That one will 50 through. It's almost in the net, and Arrow will be able to finish it. Looks like we might be going to a game 5 after all.
And we may just be doing that. As Snacky tried to put that one in, I thought for a second he was going to go wide, but Arrow, he's right there on the goal line to put it in. And ooh, oh boy, we could have a game 5 brewing here unless Blizzard makes some insane comeback in the final 25 seconds.
And we know they have it in them, but the Reapers have also been holding on very well. Looks like Soares is changing his SoundCloud playlist once again as he's motionless on the goal line, preparing for game 5. Now with 10 seconds left, it does look like this one will be headed there, as no attack will be brewing for Blizzard, even if they could get one. No time left in the game, and after everything that's happened, we're somehow heading to game 5.
You know, it's been a series, really. We've had a roller coaster of emotions here. I mean, we saw our Reapers clutch up in game 1. Blizzard show off some insane mechanics in games 2 and 3, and then the Reapers, the counterattack all their way to this game 4 victory. We got a game 5 grand finals rematch from last season, and boy, this is this is what you look for, Mirror. This is what you want to see when you come to these special events here. Both these teams giving us some content, some highlight plays, some great Rocket League. They've been battling, and now I think merely as we go to this game 5, these teams may have been trolling before, but I have a feeling that they are going to sweat it out in this game 5, and I'm excited to see what's going to happen.
Yeah, I mean, this is pretty much the ideal outcome for what we were hoping to see from this matchup. I mean, you can't ask for much better than Game 5. And like you said, I think now that it is Game 5, I think it's time for both teams to clamp down. Or counterpoint, it means that it's time for Blizzard to say, "Oh, Game 5, the clips are worth even more. We got to go for as many as possible." Um,
That's true.
but I wouldn't be surprised if they're going for them and start to pull them off, because we know not only are these fantastic players at normal times, but they've also got that ice. They've got that ability to be clutch when it matters. And even though this series doesn't matter for all that much, it does matter for the pride. We'll see what we will get into as we start off game number 5 here. Equal footing, and only one game to decide who the real winner of Season 6 Grand Finals. Just kidding, it's Blizzard. But Reapers with a chance for redemption as Soars actually going to opt to take this one to the sidewall. Looking for a flip reset, looking for a second one, he gets it. Looking for a third almost. Couldn't quite find that one. I think he was running out of boost a little bit there. But I'm curious, Austin, what do you need to see what do you need to see in this game? What do you think is going to give either team the advantage once it really comes down to this wire in game 5 and mistakes are of the utmost importance not to make?
I mean, Blizzard, they've had so much experience in these intense playoff situations, and this may just be a show match, but like you said, these teams are going to want to win. And I think for Blizzard, they got to play their game, play smart, and it's all about scoring first. And Insanity is going to do that for the Reapers, and that's what you want to see if you're a Reapers fan. Put in that first goal, put the pressure right on the back-to-back defending champions.
And I hardly need to say it, but we all know Rockerman's philosophy: the first team to score in game 5 almost always wins. However, we do not have standard teams here in this matchup. I might say that rings true most of the time for some prospect and novice matchups, but In this case, Blizzard, I mean, it doesn't really feel like it matters too much where the scoreline is until it gets past a certain point. They just kind of keep playing their game and they keep generating chances. And if they can keep doing that, then I mean, Austin, this game is very far from over, obviously.
I mean, we just know Blizzard can turn on this offense just like that. They could flip a switch and they could score. And, why don't they just do that while I'm talking? On cue, Toxic puts it in. I mean, it wasn't a conventional goal necessarily, but a demo opens up some space. Toxic throws it at the net. It goes in. Blizzard right back in this thing. Some great offense there. And yeah, now we got 1-1 ball game here in game 5.
And 1-1, the score is even once again. Both teams pushing for an advantage here, and Sandy trying to get this one through. Arrow can't pop a middle. Instead, Blizzard on the attack. Once again, we've seen it too many times before. But the Reapers, like we've seen before, putting a stop to it once again. Talks taking his time here. Opts for the boomer, and Mad Max can't quite find the touch. This should give an opportunity to the Reapers, but a bit of a toss away from Insanity. He does manage to get the follow-up, but it's over Arrow, who wasn't positioned to be able to take that one properly. It's a pass middle, but Talks staying calm on the goal line. Not going to let that one slide through. And now another bit of a double commit from Blizzard. But they managed to call each other off. Arrow has to make the touch here, but that one's bouncing, not downcing. That one is bouncing dangerously. And this one coming through. Mad Max trying to get a shot on net. Arrow, the clutch save. But this one's still dangerous. And 2 players up from Blizzard, both looking for the shot. Talks looking for the shot as well. Now could be the opportunity for the Reapers to try and get a counterattack, but they're not going to have time if Soros keeps this up. A missed shot, a missed clear, and Talks will go through. And Blizzard do go up on a heartbreaking defensive play.
Oh, I mean, Reapers, they're just starved. You can just tell there's just no boost for anyone on the map right there on the Reapers' end. And Blizzard, the offense can be so suffocating at times, and it was right there. And now the Reapers, after finding that first goal, they have to find an answer. And who is it going to be? Arrow is trying to set it up, but it's not going to go. And who's going to step up big for the Reapers? They've got a lot of great players here, a lot of mechanical players, but in a team like Blizzard, if they suffocate you again, they could find another goal in an instant, so they gotta be ready.
It seems like Blizzard is taking this game 5 more seriously. They're playing a bit farther back with their last man. That one, another bump, almost got the revenge play for the Reapers, but they can't quite find it. And now on the other side, the net is completely open after the demo, but no third man pushing up in that case. And the Reapers stay alive, but this is still so dangerous. Mad Max going through Soars, looking for the double, can't find it, but Talks with the touch, and I think, was it Soars who got the goal there? Or was it Toxic?
Soars is going to steal that one at the very end. Toxic throwing it towards the net. Soars just popping it in, just trying to secure it. And again, Blizzard, they are looking good. The offense, too powerful for the Reapers, but a minute 40 left. Can see if they can battle back here and get one of their own, but they got to get out of their zone, and missed touches and missed clears aren't going to help them. There's a huge saves going to come out. A lot of boosts being used, though, from the Reapers to make these saves and make these clears.
Come on, guys. I mean, we made it to game 5. We might as well go to overtime, right? Oh! Mad Max with an insane save. He had to be clairvoyant to see where that one was going, but the follow-up is too good, and now the Reaper is coming to life.
Oh, wait, it's Mad Max. I thought he was going to float in this one again. I think he pogoed off the ground, and he was almost pre-jumping that save again. If he would have saved that, though, that would have been all-time clip right there. But it wasn't meant to be. But the Reapers, they battle back, and now only down by 1. A huge shot from Arrow, and we'll have to see, can they get another one? Can they tie us up and maybe send us to an overtime here in Game 5?
Yeah, I mean, if Mad Max somehow got that save, we might have had to make an exception for save of the season being something not even played in a league game. But Blizzard's still pressing the issue here, trying to get their 2-goal lead back. Reapers just have to try and get out. The bounce does not favor. Oh my goodness, and so many saves coming out from the Reapers. They're staying alive. They have to stay alive a little bit longer, trying to get this one out. They will finally get a little bit of a clear, but now they have to do even better than that. They can't just pass the ball back. Snack forced to make another diving touch, and the recoveries are so good. The saves are so good for the Reapers, but only 30 seconds left. They have to try to find their offense. The same kind of skill on the other side of the pitch, as this could be it. Arrow has a wide open net, and he will take advantage. Blizzard overcommits once again. Flashbacks from game 1, and the Reapers will tie it up.
Mad Max, he just dives on that ball. That is psychotic level of offense right there. He dives in after his two teammates go. He overcommits, and the Reapers have tied us up. Will we see a game five overtime, or will someone end it off in regulation? Oh boy, 20 seconds to find out.
Oh my goodness. I thought Insanity got that second reset for a second. If the Reapers ended it off with a flashy goal, now that would be something else. But Mad Max coming through, looking for the full field off the ceiling. Can't quite find it, but he gets the bump. That one's still floating in front of their net. The Reapers somehow managed to come out unscathed, and we will be headed to overtime. I cannot
Oh
wait
my.
for what this holds for us, Austin.
Oh my goodness. So what a series. And now we got game five overtime, a season six grand finals rematch. I mean, Blizzard just trying for these clips, and Reapers are just holding on, but not for long as
Oh!
Toxic is gonna end it off 11 seconds in, and Reapers, they win it. Or excuse me, Blizzard wins it over the Reapers in OT.
And Blizzard decides enough is enough. We're just going to put in the final dagger. And a little bit of a disappointing ending, a short overtime, but in the end, what a great series from both of these teams. Both teams looked like they were having fun. Both teams coming out, showing what they got, and a much closer series than the last time these guys faced, that's for sure. And plenty of content there. So a great all-star game to end off our last series of the night, but not the last content of the night.
No, that's true. Some people were hating merely. They were hating on the grand finals rematch, but I think it lived up to the hype here as Blizzard. They hold on in an intense overtime. But yeah, we are not done with our content. We have the season seven All Star reveal coming up in just a few minutes. We're gonna get Jaegers up here in the booth with us. In just a few, and then we're going to be reviewing the season seven All Stars. So you guys definitely don't want to miss that. But yeah, merely a quick shout out to C Money for 26 months, and yeah, I think that's all I got. Any final words before we head to the All Star reveal?
Well, that was just a lot of fun. I'm glad we managed to get this stream that I did not know was happening until about 1 p.m. today. Glad to come out here and glad I was able to cast at what I think I would put as the matchup of the night. A really fun series, well played by both guys, and just a reminder that these guys still have it with their respective teams, and they're still popping off with their new teams as well. But nice taking a little look back into the history books of Nemesis, and now we get to look towards the future as we're gonna see who the All Stars are for this season, and what matchups we get to find out are going to be played on Saturday.
Yeah, it should be exciting. So make sure you stick around. We're going to be back in just a few minutes. We're going to reveal the season seven All Stars who will be under the lights of Saturday Rocket League. We're about to find out. So stick around. We'll see you guys in a couple minutes.